Hello and welcome to this particular video. I've gotten screenshot like this and this and this and this and so many screenshots. A whole lot of people have been asking me how was I able to get my permanently banned LinkedIn account back. And not just that, I was able to get it within 3 good whole days. Okay. Hi, my name is Chamukandubisi, and on this channel, I teach people how to quadruple their finances and scale their business. So if any of this interests you, feel free to click on the plus hand button and join the family. Okay, let's just go straight into this video. How was I actually able to get my LinkedIn account back? First thing first, I didn't really do anything wrong. So before you start fighting for your account back, just be sure that you did not do anything wrong. Because I know that the last thing I did that day was to engage and then respond to comments and then accept connection. And after just doing just these few things, the next day I was planning to post and I didn't see my account, and that was when I received a message that I have been permanently suspended. And the reason for the suspension self, they say it is illegal activities, and I was like, engaging accepting connection is not illegal activity, like what's going on? I was really terrified that period and I could not hold myself. Like, it was so crazy that I couldn't bear it. Like, I was just like, because I've been building on this LinkedIn account for a very long time, for months. So what do you mean? You get, so I was really, I don't like, let me just go straight to the point of what I did. But before I do that, I think the reason why LinkedIn suspended my account, not just suspend, they permanently suspended, because I've actually been suspended multiple times. I didn't really find this problem on time. That was why it now led to permanent ban, like permanent suspension. It was that bad that when I put my email address, they tell me it cannot be found. And I was like, what's really going on? Do you understand? So let me tell you the reason. When it comes to accepting connection, I used to always see LinkedIn that, oh, it's kind of like Facebook. On Facebook you can accept plenty friend requests. You can accept more than 20, more than 30, more than 50, 100 in a day. And that was how I thought LinkedIn worked also. So I was accepting a whole lot of connection. And I did not just end there. I usually send them message like, hello, good day, sir. Or if it's a lady, I'll say, good day, ma. Thank you for, joining the family, or thank you for being in my connection, something like that. Now, that message alone, I don't customize it. It looks generic because I will copy that exact message and I will forward it to like 20, 30, 50 persons, 50 of my connects that I'm going to accept in that particular one day. So it now looks like it is a bot that is sending those messages. Mind you, I did not send out connection. I'm only accepting connection. But because the messages I am sending to those people were all the same. No, the only edit that goes is if you're a male, I'll say good day, sir. If you're a female, I'll say good day, man. That was the only edit. It was not customized, it was not personalized, nothing. That was just the message I usually send. And I was accepting so many connections. So it was really, I feel like, because that week before I got my permanent ban or suspension, whatever it is, before I got that permanent suspension, that same week I was suspended. I was temporarily suspended twice. The first time was because I accepted a lot of connection, and they just told me you've been temporarily suspended. We are, that word they use now, that they are noticing some fishy activities, that they will look into it. So I didn't really bother. I was like, LinkedIn is going to release it, because during that period they were also suspending a lot of people's accounts. I don't really know why. So like after 2 days, I got the account back. Right, I didn't do anything. I got the account back. So I was like, because I was checking every day. So when I received an email that, oh, they apologized, did that, I got the account back. And I was repeating the same thing. I didn't know, like I wasn't even aware that the activities I was repeating was what got me banned in the first place. So like let's just say after like 3 days, I got suspended again. That was when I was terrified. I was not like, LinkedIn, what's going on? So what I did was that I wrote an email to them and I was like, oh, I was even suspended the first time. And after that, they didn't find any issue and I am still suspended. What is really the issue? So later on, they released it. And for those of you looking for how to get the LinkedIn support, it's easy. When you go to your LinkedIn account, whether it is in the web browser, whether it is in the app, you don't have to log in. You'll see the section where they say contact us. From there, you'll be able to get their email address. If you can't get it there, you can go to their frequently asked question and write that you need, like just write LinkedIn email address. It's meant to appear. It is something that you can get anywhere. All right. So that it was the second time I now reached out. So it took them a while. Like it didn't take so much time, but it took them a while. Let's just say 6, 7 hours before they responded back, and then they apologized for suspending my account and they told me they have gone through the account, there is no fishy activity. And I'm like, of course, like why should there be any fishy activity? So that was it. And I was like, probably it was a mistake because during that period, a lot of people were complaining about LinkedIn suspension, LinkedIn glitch, this, that. And I just felt like probably it was just like a system mistake. I never thought that I was also exhibiting the same thing those set of people were complaining about. I never saw myself exhibiting the same thing, but I did not know. Probably it might not be exactly the same thing, but of course, I was doing something that the algorithm flagged as fishy. All right. Would you believe that the moment they released their account, the only thing I did was like, oh, thank God they released their account. The next day, I started engaging, I started responding to comments, and I started accepting connection. And that whole day, because like the whole thing has, the account has not been stable for like 4 to 5 days. So I felt like I needed to do more, like more accepting, more engagement, more accepting of connection. And I was like, today I'm going to focus on LinkedIn and LinkedIn alone. Guess what? I did about 100 engagements in the morning. I accepted more than 100 connection. Then I could remember that later in the day, I also accepted like 35 more connection and I did about 100 engagement. The moment I was done, like I was still doing my engagement, my account disappeared. I could not find my name. In fact, it just logged me out. And then I now received a message that you have been permanently banned. And I'm like, what is really, really going on? Like, why am I being banned for engaging all those stuff? Now, this time around, it was even worse because when I reached out to their email, I wrote to them, they did not respond back. I even responded to the email, like the email they sent that was permanently banned. I responded to the email like, how was I banned? Whatever I am done, please, I am sorry. I just apologized. I was like, but I didn't do anything, no. I responded to nothing. I didn't hear from them. And I was like, what is going on? I wanted to go crazy because I felt like I needed to catch up. Now I'm trying to catch up. Now my account now is permanently banned. Like if you're temporarily suspended, it's a different thing. But when you get permanently suspended, it's more like you're never getting that account back. I was really paranoid. Like I didn't even know what else to do. That day I cried. That night I cried. So what I did was that the next day I actually made a post about it on X, like how I was feeling down, all those kind of stuff. So a lot of people were now like telling me, reach out to LinkedIn support. I was like, I've tried to reach out to them on email, and some people were like, no, reach out to them here on X since the email is not being effective. So I decided to now search for the LinkedIn help support. It's called LinkedIn, if I'm not mistaken, it's called LinkedIn help support, but I'm going to drop a screenshot of what their handle looks like, all right, on the video on this screen right now. So I typed it and then I now commented on their post, their pin post, and I was like, I did not just comment, I tagged them so that they will know. Like I tagged them because when I went through their pin post, it was more like a post where they say if you have issue, comment under the comment section, stuff like that. So what I did was that I then decided to tag them because I saw other people saying LinkedIn my account was restricted. So I just tagged them. I think because I was so nice, like some other persons were there quarreling. Like it's I get the frustration of like you losing your account, but they were like, LinkedIn, do something. Are you people mad? You know, this kind of stuff. LinkedIn is not, you guys are not actually being effective. Your app is worse. You know, some people were exerting their anger on them. But I already knew that this thing is either a glitch or there's something I'm doing wrong, right? So I just sent them a message and I was like, LinkedIn, please, my account got suspended yesterday and this, I was just literally engaging and accepting connection, and that was it. And I could not find my account again. Please help me do something about it. LinkedIn, please. It was something similar to these words, and I dropped the post and I posted it, right? And it didn't take much time. I think LinkedIn reached out to me or I reached out to them in the DM. But I know that something led to something, and I found myself in the LinkedIn support DM on X. And they asked me what's the issue. I explained the issue. They told me to write to them on the email. I also told them the issue I was facing, like how I couldn't even get a response from them in the email, and also how I felt like because the email has been flagged, they don't want to read the message or the mail I've sent to them. So the LinkedIn support, they were so nice to the point that this person told me that they are going to write on behalf of me. They asked me to send my email. That was the only thing they asked me. They didn't ask me to send password though. They asked me to send only my email and my username. So I sent my email and I sent my username. So for those of you that you're not using your real name, it's going to be a lot problem for you because when they ask you for this thing, they will also ask you to send your identity card, any use of identity. It could be driver's license, it could be passport, it could be national identity card. So if your name on LinkedIn is not real, like if you're using a some people get to use like fancy name, right? Or they just use something cooler than their name, but you know it is not their name because it is not on their card, on their national identity card, then it is an issue because they asked me for things like that, right? And I gave them my email address and I gave them my username. So what then happened was that I also like it wasn't even up to 5 hours. I received a link from them. Like I received an email message from LinkedIn, the LinkedIn support. These were the LinkedIn support people that didn't even respond to me. So I received an email message from them where they specifically sent me a link. So I clicked on that link and then it took me to the verification section. This was now where I had to put my username again, my email address, and also had to put my identity card details. Do you get like sometimes they will snap it, sometimes they will say put your NIN, but most of the time they're going to snap it. I think I even went for that to do face capturing, and that was it. They said they were going to get back to me. It is so crazy because a lot of people are telling me you might not get this account back because it's been permanently suspended. And I was just crying, like I was doing all these things with no hope at all of getting this account back. Funny enough, it did not even take 48 hours. I received another email from them apologizing that it was a glitch, it was an error. And they now went further to tell me that I am carrying out an activity in my account that is looking strange to the algorithm. So I still had to like ask like what's really it like. I had to do my findings, and then I now realized that accepting so many connection can trigger the algorithm and make you look like you're a bot. And when you're a bot, they are kicking you out of their platform. They will not blink twice. They will kick you out of their platform. So when I got that account back, for like 1 week, I did not even do any connection. I didn't accept connection, but I was engaging, and the engagement was there was nothing wrong with engagement, but accepting of connection. That was where the issue was. And then sending the same message to those connections. That was where the issue was. So I reduced my level of connection to 5. Sometimes I do 5, sometimes I do 11. There is no specific number, but I know I do not try to do more than 15 in a day. So no matter how desperate you are to connect with people. I wouldn't say desperate, Sha. I'm just that kind of person that if there's a notification, I like to clear the notification. So when the connection got plenty, I wanted to like just accept all of them so that the connection section will still be empty, all this kind of stuff. Because I will keep on getting notification that this person tried to connect with you. This one. So I just wanted to make sure that I accept everybody and that section is empty, right? There's nothing there so that I will not keep on receiving notification from the connection section. That was it, and it didn't work out well. It ended up getting me permanently banned. So I believe that this is going to help you to know what to do when your account get permanently suspended or even temporarily suspended. Another thing again I want to say is the moment your account gets suspended, please follow up the case. I've seen people that say their account have been suspended for over a year. It's going to be a lot harder because your case is no longer fresh. Follow up the even if your account has been suspended for long, I will still advise you to still reach out to their email or reach out to them on X. There is always something that they can do. Please be polite, please be nice. Because most time it is not even their fault. Most time it is just the way the LinkedIn app has been set up. So if there is any little thing that you do that is seen as fishy or wrong, they are suspending you ASAP. They are suspending you ASAP. So this is the end of this video. If you found this video valuable, do want to click on the plus sign button to subscribe and join the family. Also give this video a thumbs up. Share your thought concerning what you think about this video. And of course, lastly, share so a lot of people can actually be able to get their LinkedIn account back, because I never saw this as a video I'm going to be doing because I felt like, oh, LinkedIn is no longer suspending accounts, but people are still getting suspended, and some people who lost their accounts haven't gotten it back. So, guys, do well to share this video so more persons can get to see this video and they can get their accounts back. I am very sure this method is going to help you get it back, because I've not seen any video about what I've just said or the method I used to get my account back on anywhere so far. I haven't seen it, right? And a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my online colleagues and friends who their account was suspended used the same method and they were able to get their account. They did not just get their account back, it didn't take so long. They were able to get their accounts almost immediately. Like it didn't even take so much time and they got the account. So share this video to help other people out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Another thing again is, if you are a newbie on LinkedIn and your LinkedIn account is not properly optimized, your profile is not optimized, then you need to check out the video on how to create a professional business LinkedIn account. All right, the video is already on my channel, so do well to check it out. I'll also try my best to drop the link in the description below so that it can be easier for you to trace it. But do well to go watch that video if you truly want to scale on LinkedIn this year. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.